Second, you guys. Testing 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test, test, test. Pros on the hill, mixing them up in moto number 1 looks like this. Eric Gabadessa, Christoph Levesque, Thunder, Danny Nelson, Renato Silva, Todd Lyons, Brian Schmidt, and the Zach Attack is Roebuck. Down the hill comes a third round of pros, first time out. Levesque wants it. So does Thunder Danny Nelson. As they come out of the first turn, we're looking at the Frenchman. Levesque, Sun Chippy. Here comes Thunder Dan. Power Light Guy looking for the lead, and he almost nails it. It is Levesque and Nelson. Renato Silva, Diamondback Odyssey in the 3 spot as the Turbo Toad. For our sponsor is Todd Lyons in 4. We're still watching the Frenchman come out of the den of iniquity. Here comes Thunder Danny Nelson. Nelson, a man on a mission. Think orange. You got it. Nelson, Power Light with the win. Levesque 2, Silva 3. It'll be Lions 4. Second group of pros on the line. We're talking Foster, Strzelecki, Romero, Yokolet, Hunlanen, and Hayek. The gate is gone, and so are they. In and out of turn number 1, I see the man to look at. This is Greg Romero. That was a name from the past. It'll be Romero, red, white, and blue, bringing it to you. A brother Foster in the 2 spot. Pulling into the 3, it looks like the specialized colors of Hayek. As we watch Romero, Foster, Hayek, Robinson, Schwinn coming at you. Airwalk Schwinn colors. Foster is there to nail down the win, followed by Romero, Hayek, Yokolet. Third mix of pros on the hill. Hayden Richards, Polkamp, Lafredo, Luden, Mitchell, Veltman. Coming down the hill the third time, and then they got to do a little resting. The V-Dog on the inside wants the lead. He takes it away from Polkamp. That is Torker colors up front. Looks like the Schwinn colors tracking him hard as we pick up the national number 9 in third of the master. That is Matt Hayden. V-Dog, prime time, whatever you want to call him. This is Veltman with a hotline. Out of the Jackal stand he comes. Veltman, Torker, it'll be Polkamp, Schwinn. For Gary Fisher, it is Hayden. Just in time for free agent is Lafredo 4. Fourth rank of pros coming down the hill. Miranda, Reynolds, Sanaka, Waller, Tomko, Richardson, and your world champion is the Jackal. Let's check it out. The Jackal is out there. World number 1, national number 1, looking to remain a skinny digit. Up front and very personal is John Purse going into his own den. He makes a real nice bed up front as red lines. John Purse takes the lead away from Kiyomi Waller out of the Trek camp. Racing Jason Richardson, the Mosh Man. In 3, it'll be the Jackal. Your moto number is 5. More pros than the last time. Coming down the hill, it looks like the gnarly one is Wood. Neil Wood, DK mounted. In and out of the black hole comes Wood. He's got Holmes all over him. The 2 boys from Great Britain, I do believe, care for a spot of tea as Woods, DK, Holmes, GTWD40, Robinson colors in the 3 spot. Let's talk about Wood. Let's talk about Holmes. Let's talk about the Amtrak. That is Townsend in 3. Whoa! It'll be Wood, Holmes, Townsend, and batters in that order. Your motor number is 6. Races through 55 into staging. Think blue. Let's see what we got up front. This may be gross. It is the 152-4 up front of 156, I believe, of Gibson, maybe. BJ Gant in the 2 spot. Gibson and Gant picking up the bull in 3 will be easy as BJ looks surreal in our leader. I believe that is Chance Gibson. I certainly hope so. Gant's got a problem on the outside. Company coming. Gant's got to settle for 3 as we move on to race number 7. I believe that was Cavarla. Super class action. Looking at the old number 1 coming at you. That's got to be the cranker, Chris Breen for Hoffman, the Mean Machine. Standard colors in 2, Marty Yackel. It'll be Breen and Yackel. 1, 2, Breen comes out of the den clean for Hoffman. Breen, Yackel, no number in the 3rd spot, so we'll stick with Breen. Hoffman Bicycles. It is Zell, and Marble Broom in the 2 spot. Zell standard. Broom loves it. Ace is the place. It'll be Zell and Broom, and we're going to move on on to race number 19 as Zell takes home 18. This is race number 19, races through 80 into staging, please. 24 and over experts brings you Andrew Downey for Roadkill. Roadkill colors Mitch Motts Watson out of the Cyclocraft camp in the 2 spot as Mark Anella takes 3. Scott Toth in 4 for our sponsor Huffy. Yeah, bringing you the 1997 NBL Grand Nationals here in EP Tom Sawyer Park along with Airwalk Odyssey, UGP, TB. Take it away. You got it. We're going down to the TNT guy here. It looks like it's going to be Tyler bringing this one home. Looking for Plaskett. I find him in second. Behind him for Shimano is bad. Chad Roberts. This is Do It Again Dwayne Taylor Profile Rocket Guy, race number 21. More 24 and over experts as Davey Goodale out of Canada. Number 26. 24 and over experts. Jimmy Wall, a brand new daddy, takes the second place to Chris DeCudo as he goes to the lead. DeCudo, Wall, and Soper in that order. DeCudo, Wall, Soper, Saribi, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your moto number is 27, 24 and over experts. Eddie Holler. Boy, this guy's come a long way, as Roger would say, a long, long way. Belanger out of Canada in the 2 spot. As Holler heads home, that's a perfect for him. Belanger will take down 2. Your motor number is 28, 24 and over experts again. This one is brought to you by Greg Schultz. Tommy Johnson in the 2 spot for SE Racing. It is Schultz, Johnson, BLT's ride of Luke Malone in 3. Schultz is the dude. Motor number 29, 24 and over experts, the U.S. number 8 ride of Scootin' Scott and Mackey and James. Tim James has been in control. He's going to do it again. Look at Mackey going into the den. He comes out with James behind him. It's James and Mackey, the James and Mackey show. As they head home, we'll watch Lonnie Metzel take the 3. It'll be Mackey with the win. 24 and over novices, race number 30, U.S. number 3 ride belongs to Gruel again. Out of Illinois comes Gruel, followed by Atkinson. It'll be Gruel and Atkinson. 1, 2. Let's see if I can find the number plate. In 3, it'll be Gruel, Atkinson, maybe Moser, or is it Kellstrom? Let's go with Kellstrom. Gruel, your winner. Moto number 31 out of California. He is the oldest 24 and over novice I've ever seen in my life. I've been doing this a long time. Ernsdorf, where were you? It's Tom Ernsdorf, the Dan's man, in the lead. Ernsdorf got his junk together. That was Woods, Davis, Flaherty, Johnson, and Valeska. All of those guys behind Ernsdorf. Race number 32, 24 and over novices. Yeah, Fred Fisher, you're a good BMXer and a great spotter. Fisher up here for the first time this year, helping us spot, and what a great job he's done. For spot as we watch Samar Doherty, Adam Strebe, and Matthew Masick head down to the finish line, and we move on to race number 43. 8. Whoa, I don't know what happened. I missed the whole thing. I have a funny feeling that somebody took out another umbrella.
You hit the upright.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't hurt at all. Let me tell you, this is Marcus Dixon. That was a wacky DeBacky, Gary DeBacker, man, a force to be reckoned with years ago on the comeback trail. For Kavachi Wheels is Gary DeBacker. Motor number 44, 20 to 23-year-old novices. Brian Culp, B-R-Y-A-N Culp up front. It'll be Culp and Motofox. Culp, Fox in trouble. It'll be Culp, followed by Fox, and then we'll go with Jam and Bales, I do believe, if I am not mistaken. We have a youngster on the track. You need to leave. You. Out. See ya. Yeah. Bye. You're awful cute, but you need to leave. Thanks. This is Ronnie George and Sean Zumbrun. George and Zumbrun flying the Ian Chinloy colors, I believe. Andrews Company coming hard on the inside. That is Loraldi. It is Loraldi out of the Power Light camp. George Andrews for Factory Horror in the 2 spot. Looking for a qualifying spot is what the 381 is doing in 3. That is Bobby Bennett as we watch Loraldi, Andrews, Bennett, and I believe that is Joe Bippus in the 4 spot. Your top 4 looking to stretch themselves away from the rest of the pack. Loraldi, Andrews, Bennett, and Bippus, not necessarily in that order. Here they come down to the finish line. They will go on to the 16X quarters. Qualifier 419, Dan the Guitar Man Shanahan, GT Carriazo MH Racing in the 2 spot. In 3 is Zinzao out of Wisconsin. The Cheyenne dude. Wish I could check out who's in 4. Maybe Gilliard out of Michigan. 4 B-Wheel Racing as we watch Shanahan, Carriazo, Bennett, and Gilliard head down to the finish line. They will qualify. 16 Experts 420 is your qualifier number. These are the 1/8 qualifiers of the 1997 Huffy Grand Nationals on the road to glory with ESPN2 and Flying Bryant. That is Sonner up front for Dans. It'll be Sonner, and Price. The Price is Right profile rocket. Sonner, Price on the bubble, Z-Tex and Louis Napolitano. And I want to say that they might have been Eric Schneider in there for 3.
All right, qualifier 424, 17X off the gate. Here comes Josh Champion, Ace Bike Shop Ride. The number 19 of Pat Baker behind him. 5 and 3 is going to be Dan Lashman. 880 on the bubble will be Dominic Theron. There now, everybody closing. Whoa, Champion slips and slides. And everything is switching up here. We'll go to the final corner with a whole new order. Oh, mercy. We're going to call Baker Champion Theron. 423, 17 Experts. Looking for a whole pack of riders in the corner. Air brakes are out. Number 4 is your leader. We're going to look for Kevin Doherty. 24 is third is Jarrett Warren. Doherty. Power light colors out there is going to be Robert Pierce on the bubble. The 769 is John Gatlin. Pierce and Doherty. Power light. GT Warren in the third spot. Fourth place rider is going to be Michael O'Leary. 424, 17 Experts. This is going to be Wayne Whittam. Dan's colors out there in the second spot. Timmy Sonner. Third place rider is Sonner now as he drops back. He moves back into second in the third corner. Diamondback colors out there working their way around. 17 is going to be the 17 of Wayne Whittam. 476 will be Paul Kintner on the bubble and moving on. 425, 17 Experts. This is going to be David Grover, Billy Gratis. Ronnie Petroff out there working for a Powerade rider in the fourth spot. On the bubble is Mike Albine. Albine hanging on, the DK ride out in front. It's Dusty Wiedemann. Albine moving on in the fourth. We'll have to let the second and third ones go by. 24 and over Experts now on the track. Out in front. This is going to be Mitch Watson. 3 will be Andrew Downey. Looking for Roadkill colors. Coming on in second. Going to be Scott Toth. Toth. We'll get a Tooth, we'll get a Toth. Toth's in there. 21 on the bubble is going to be Mike Iannella hanging on. Going to be very tight at the line. Scorers, you got to score it. More 24 and over Experts. This is going to be the 7 ride of Dave Goodale. Dwayne Taylor. Chad Roberts. Taylor Roberts. 7 on the bubble is going to be Goodale, I believe. Plaskett trying to get in there, going to get it. Oh, it's going to be very, very close. Yes. I think he got there. 428 more 24 and over Experts. This is going to be Mark Zalewski, Brian Hendricks. Zalewski, 1 and 2. Look, we got a pass in second spot. Zalewski, Hendricks. Second spot, you've got 159. Roshtauscher, Hendricks. 796 is Steve Brooks, and they're all moving on. 24 and over Experts one more time. Here we go. GT colors on the top side. This is going to be Barry Nilsson. Raul Gomez in the second spot. Nilsson, Gomez. Might be Beal Smith in the third spot. Beal Smith coming on strong. All on the bubble here going to be Dennis Neubauer. This is going to be the ride of Jimmy Wall out in front. Last of the 24 and over Experts. Tondrick Davis, Scott Moreland. It is going to be Wall hanging on to the lead in the final straightaway. Davis going right with them. 541 is Davis. That's Scott Moreland. 41 on the bubble. And on the bubble, he'll be Tondrick Davis moving on in the fourth spot. Last of the 8s coming off. This is 24 and over Expert coming on. 15 is your whole shot ride, Tom Johnson. Now it's going to be Luke Malone. Johnson, Malone to the corner first, high on the first corner. Malone, Johnson. Rich Pillock in third. 956 is Eddie Haller rather, on the bubble. Action there, the bubble rider's getting all kinds of pressure. Johnson Holler. We'll give him a holler. On the bubble, Rich Pellock.
We don't have the quarter sheets, do we?
He's going to get there, we believe. Yes, indeed. Place rider, fourth is still a contest. 979 out there is going to be Brad Dales. 356 Angel Caceres will slide in there. 648. This is your leader, Frank Hogard. From North Carolina, Scott Booth. From Virginia, Hogard, Booth, 1 and 2. Third place ride is going to be the 2 of Alan Stanton. No, that's going to be Ernie DeLaranda, I believe. And 568 on the bubble will be Mark Hopkins. 649, 24 and over experts now, working their way down the first straightaway, looking for a leader. And this is going to be Greg Plaskett. No, not any longer. This is Cyclocraft Colors on the top side. This is going to be the 2 of Roberts. Plaskett is in third now, making the move, going to second. Roberts, Plaskett, Scott Toth, Bonneau, Downey, Mitch Watson. Roberts and Plaskett working their way around the track. Coming right at him. Oh, actually, this is going to be tight in the to the finish line. It's Plaskett working there. Is he going to get it? I don't think so. Boy, everybody mixed and matched. Couldn't get them all fixed up. 24 and over. Rider here is going to be Barry Nilsson, GT Colors on the top side. Second place ride, the 1-4. That'll be the ride of Beal Smith, Nilsson, Smith, Raul Gomez in the third spot. Fourth place rider now making the move, MSG Colors there. That is going to be Scott Moreland. Nilsson and Gomez. Smith there, Gomez. It is Nilsson, Smith, Gomez, and I believe Moreland. Last of the quarters that we have here, 652 is the number. This is going to be your leader, Dan's Colors. On the top side, Big Jimmy Wall. Second place rider is Tom Johnson from Connecticut. Luke Malone in the third spot. Wall, looking good for Dan's competition. Luke Malone in there. 24 is going to be Malone. 11 on the bubble will be Chris Toccato. And Toccato is in, and that's all for quarters for the 1997 Grands.
On the hill. This is semi 701 on the hill. If I may direct your eyes to the pro semi. We're going to read the top 4 and then weep for the last group not going in, because we're going to take 4 and only 4 from the first 2 semis, the pro class. Warming up. On the hill, will it be Matt Hayden, Christophe Levesque, Brian Foster, Adam Richards, Dale Holmes, Justin Lafredo, Kiyomi Waller, or the world champion, John Purse?
That guy on the left.
Down the hill they come. Going to take the top 4 as I turn around to see Christophe Levesque nose away for the rest of the pack. Levesque for Sun Chippy in and out of turn number 1 as a Jackal is stuck in traffic. We watch Kiyomi Waller move into 2 for Trek BMX. Yeah! Did you see Purse go from 6th until 3rd? The man is amazing. Maybe a BMX mystic. It's still up front. Levesque and Waller. Waller. It looks like the GT Colors of Holmes in 3. Oh, Purse is down and out. Lafredo is in. I need to have a big round of applause for the young man from Texas, John Purse. Yeah, your world champion. There is a number 1 on that bike. Second half of the pros. Semi number 702. Again, 4 going, 4 going to stay home. On the hill, Robbie Miranda, Matt Polkamp, Jason Richardson, Craig Reynolds, Mike Hayek, Steve Beltman, Greg Romero, and Todd Lyons. Second pro semi, and off the hill they come, turning around to see who's up front. I see the nose of Greg Romero. I see Polkamp on the inside. Robinson Colors were up front. It is still Robinson and Schwinn. Dyson it up into turn number 2. It is Greg Romero up front still. We're looking at Polkamp sliding into 2. Hi-yo, Mikey Hayek at 3. Richardson and Beltman putting the pressure on Hayek. Richardson, the Moshman, now moving into that 3rd place spot. 4th place is definitely up for grabs. We're looking at our leader to qualify will be Romero, Polkamp, Richardson, DK Colors on the outside. That is Miranda. Superclass action. 703 is your qualifier number. We lose everybody but the top three guys. Let's tell you who they are. Marty Yonkel out of the standard camp. DRP riders in 2 and 3. I got the 917. That's got to be Gross, followed by Ricard. It is Yonkel, Gross, Ricard, S&M Colors in the 4th spot. That's got to be Sean Butler as they head into a qualifying turn and on to the main event in this Superclass. It'll be Yonkel, Ricard, Butler, and
expert semi. Here we go. Looking for a leader. MCS Colors breaking out here. Might be Troy Simic. And yes, indeed, to the corner first. It's Simic. Look at this guy glide. That's going to be Nicholas Rusin right behind him. 3rd place rider out there. We're looking for Zach Finch for Dan's competition. Give me that bubble rider. That is going to be the ride of Danny Rubino, I believe. No, Jared Kolich. Troy Simic glides around the 3rd corner, checking it out. He's going to be out in front. It's going to be Finch and Rusin for Diamondback, the Dan's Colors of Finch, and that'll be Jared Kolich going in there in the 4th spot. More 11 experts. 778 is our semi. Looking for a leader coming around the 1st corner. That is going to be the ride of Jason Rogers. Sean Tracy, excuse me, it's Tracy. No, it's going to be Tracy in the 2nd spot. Jason Rogers for the MH team. 3rd place rider is going to be Danny Courtney from Missouri. Wow, we're seeing Sean Tracy doing some major air in the semis. Checking out early, Jason Rogers from Texas for MH.
They want to go to the main event at the 1997 NBL Grand Nationals, being brought to you by Huffy, Airwalk, Odyssey, and UGP. And if you didn't know, just make sure you read the banners that we are asking you to keep in place. Front side is going to be Edwin Carriger. Carriger on the front side of this one. Going to be Matthew Wright doing the right stuff on the 2. Carriger, Wright, going sky high on the 3 side is going to be Aaron Moore. Moore trying to get a little bit more racing action in. Wants to go and do it one more time. But it is Carriger, Wright, Moore. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to take a look at your 4-spot rider sliding up on there. Dare Sherman. Dare Sherman. He's still going to hold on to it. It's a battle to the line, but they're still just battling for the 3rd spot. So he drops like a dead fly, and who's on the front side? I am looking at the 255, and that he's not going to have it anymore. Santiago was in there, but now it is Stephen Flowers. Flowers out of Florida doing it for a bike line. So it is Flowers on the 1 side, and Brent Rags to Rich's Ragsdale on the 2. Flowers, Ragsdale, 1, 2, and the 3 side now. Not sure that is possibly Austin Cottle. So it's Ragsdale. 16-year-old Novice coming your way. Josh Vestal on the front side of this one. Going to pick up a 2-spot, going with the spin to win on the Trek BMX Colors. Maybe the 43 will go 45 of Chris Bertles. Bertles sliding back to the 3 spot now. So now it's Vestals, Bertles, 1, 3. Who's that 2-spot man? Going to let you know. That is going to be Omar Maldonado, and your 4-spot, maybe Robert Burke. Second half of the 16-year-old now is coming your way. 808 is your qualifier. Well, this kid bus style. It is Ross Oberhalter. Oberhalter with Brendan Baker. Baking up some good BMX action, and he's going to get cooking in the main. It is Oberhalter. Baker for MH Racing. Your 3 spot is the UGB Colors of the 749 of Andy Collins, and your 4 spot.
Side here. Around the 1st corner, that's going to be Loralde.
Semi.
Powerline. MCS Colors of Dusty means Jason in the 2nd spot. Loralde means 1 and 2. CJ Stillwell in the 3 spot. 4th place rider is going to be Joey Bippas. Bippas hanging on the bubble. Loralde checked out early for the Powerline team. He's going to be in the main means. And Stillwell, Bippas hanging in there. They're all going on to the main. Nate Canmore, 16X is out there now. This is Chris Cariaso. MH Colors there. Dan Shanahan. For GT, Todd Sonner for Dan's. 4th place rider, TJ Beach for Profile Rocket, but it's Cariaso going to go on. It's going to be Shanahan, Sonner, and TJ Beach. Oh, mercy! Holy cow! Who was that guy? Oh, man, George Andrews for Haro Bikes made a huge move coming off the tabletop. Got all kinds of squirrely.
17 and over rookie semi, the Legion of Doom. Oh man.
Riders ready. Watch the game.
Somebody's howling.
Looking for a hole shot.
Cornolio.
Right on gate 2, John Freddie Gercycles on the inside. Coming at you, Mike Ford.
I can't imagine these guys are going to
out
survive
front
this.
now to the corner first. Now the number 3, it is still Preddy right back at it. And it is Ford driving around the second corner in second place. Preddy, now we got a sliding rider underneath there. 499 is Rusty Reynolds going to the lead from third to first. Preddy drops into third, Ford in second. Now Ford goes by Reynolds and takes over the lead. So it's going to be Reynolds, Ford, Reynolds, Preddy getting in there in second now. Rough and tough. 250 is in there. That's going to be the ride of Nick Sampson. 4 riders to the finish. Preddy, Reynolds. Wow, Ford in there. And that might have been Nick Sampson crawling in there in the 4th spot. 8-12. Semi, 17 and over rookies. Wyatt Bageski. Bageski and Theodore, we'll call him Teddy McKenzie. Bageski, McKenzie, 1 and 2. The battle is for second. We're looking for a bubble rider. 147 will be Mike Freebie. He's going on. Bubble rider getting all kinds of pressure there. Joshua Wright, he'll hang on and take the 4th spot and go on to the main. 8-13, 17 novices out there right now. Riders ready. Watch the game.
17 experts, semi coming at you first half, looking for the GT colors, and I find it'll be Doherty. Kevin Doherty is definitely up front. Here comes J.J. Johnson. Profile Rockets Johnson, followed by Doherty. GTWD 40. Warren for R&R Racing. S&M colors in the 4th spot. That is Danny Lockman. As we watch the top 4 riders ride on to a main event, 17 expert style. We're talking Johnson, Doherty, Warren. Lockman's in trouble. Johnson, Warren, Doherty, Met Tankard on the bubble. He is in. 17 experts, second half. Looking for the main sheet, and I find it for Powerlight. This is Pierce. It is Pierce and Wiedemann. Pierce, Wiedemann for DK. Pierce, Wiedemann, Albine for the big A in the 3 spot. Whittam in 4, and I need the following riders to report to CPN immediately. Kevin Doherty, J.J. Johnson, Dustin Wiedemann, and Kyle Bennett, I believe that is. Yes, Bennett, Wiedemann, Johnson, and Doherty still waiting for Pearson and Robinson for the 14X class. Tommy Marco, Nathan Fons. The finish line, Marco and Fons. Nicholson and Smith is what we got going downtown. As we watch Nicholson and Smith will pick up the 955 of Nuno Nunez. And, oh boy, I guess that was Bucko.
244 is the number on the front side of this one. This is qualifying number 818, and that is going to be Joel Moore. Moore on the front side, checking out of the hotel. Mike Breen on a 2 spot. Breen on a 2. Here comes Ace for the 3. That is going to be, I'm going to go with Cliff Kaufman, and we won't check the rest. 1819X coming your way, getting a little fast and furious. The 510 on the front side is Mario Soto. He is so smooth, doing his thing for the dance camp. Got the Vans man on the 2 spot, the US3 of Jeremy Cat, the fast cat. So it is Soto, Cat, and Alan Unruh, the unruly one on the 3 spot. 4 spot, I'm not sure who that is. Now I do know who that is. That is going to be Jerry Bagley. Bagley for the standard camp. Going to try and get in. So not necessarily in this order. It's Bagley, Unruh, Soto, and Cat. Here comes number 820. This is another qualifier. It is Andy Contest all over it. Andrews for Haro on the 2 spot. Acacia, Chris Acacia, my mistake, no problem. Still the Haro on the 2. Dan the Guitar Man Shanahan. Andrews, your 3 spot is going to be the 759 of Oliver Roa, and we'll go with the 3X of Brian Iochi. Second half, first half, 20 to 23-year-old novices, Brian Culp coming your way with Brandon Piper on the 2, and Chris Starr for 3. Qualifier is 821, still coming your way, Culp, Piper, Starr, 1, 2, 3. Who wants the 4 spot? We lose 1, so it is going to be the 19 of Ronnie George. Qualifier 822, here comes the kid, is Benjamin Cardwell. Cardwell doing a thing for BLTs, but he's got all kinds of problems now. Your 2 spot is got Brian Green or Stephen Foster. Got 2 number 8s coming your way. But Cardwell manages to hold on to it. So we're going with Cardwell, Brian Green. Your 3rd spot man is going to be Aaron Reedy, and your 4th spot will go with Tony Lee.
A subscriber to the Roger Plaskett theory, play the music to get off the track.
Gate goes down on this one. I'm looking at big Jim Wall. Jim Wall doing a thing for dance cam. Had the whole shot, but does not have the lead. He's going to get him the mix. I'm looking at Nielsen. Nielsen on the one side, Wall on the two. Going to see who else can get in there. So I got Nielsen, Wall. Who's sliding? Wall's going backwards. He's out of it now. Two spot now is going to be Raul Gomez. So we got Wall, Gomez, 1 and 2. Third spot is going to be Beal, Smith. Smith on the 3, and your 4 spot man looks like right now it's Tommy Johnson. Tom Johnson going to have to hold on to this one, but it's going to be Nielsen, Gomez, Smith, and Johnson.
Pro Cruisers on the gate, Todd Mitchell, Zach Rose.
For this money, with 107 points, Christophe Levesque in second, and with 106 points, Greg Romero in first. Want to shut that down, please? We're ready to go, Mr. Gates.
You got it. You got it.
You got it. Huffy will bring you the very last main event. Who wants it? Who needs it? As Marie would say, we're going to find out right now.
What? Novices, there's some novices. This is the third pro main. 10-year-old novices behind.
The gate goes down to the last main event.
Oh, no.
Because I want to see what's going to happen.
Levesque.
It's Levesque coming out on top. Oh, Christophe Levesque with the lead. Keomi Waller on the inside of this. Levesque's son, Chippy Waller for track. In the 3 spot comes Dale Holmes as Ramiro looks for a place to pass. Check it out. It is Levesque. Levesque, Waller, Holmes. 1, 2, 3. Polkamp in 4. Go Levesque, Waller, Holmes, Miranda, Romero, Richardson, and Lafredo as Christophe Levesque makes this one his. Holmes will take down 2. That is Levesque, Holmes, and Waller. I will tell you nothing unofficially. Wait until the official word comes up. To answer your question, Colin, this point separation was Matt Polkamp with 95 points. So that's where it lies.